Hey everybody, the Bang is here, ready to give you a brand new Let's Play! Okami HD for the Nintendo Switch. Now this was one of the games that was chosen in the 2019 Christmas special, and in fact this has been requested quite a lot ever since, before Okami had an HD re-release. So, I am excited to try this out. I can't guarantee that I'll get everything there is in this game. Like, I've had to put that disclaimer there many times, in case people ask. Or people just try, oh, you missed this, oh, you missed that. Well, maybe I want to get it later when I have more abilities. No, don't go to the demo. I'm sure we'll be getting some backstory as soon as I hit new game anyway, so let's get to it. So hopefully everything looks and sounds okay. I don't think we should be having too many issues. Loading is a little bit long, though, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Oh, Hideki Kamiya. Wasn't he the guy involved with Bayonetta in those games? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, this story has like a lot of focus on painting. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Can you imagine, being an 8-headed beast going for an eye appointment? That bill must be expensive. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Oh, how wrong they were. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. It almost looks like there's a shrine right on the beast's back. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas! It was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Pulls it out anyway! And now look what you done. Dreaded grape juice vapors! Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power! So if you don't say it, it doesn't have power? Is that what it is? Well, he can run pretty fast downstairs without tripping over. Usually in horror movies, that happens way too much. Oh no! What will we do with CO2 now? You're releasing it all into the atmosphere. Hope everybody in this village invested in a flashlight. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. What, so the other story was made up? Oh, nice catch. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu! Now is the time! We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. I don't know why I sniff. I hardly got a nose. Or a mouth. Amaterasu! Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh my god. There's a little spirit in her cleavage. Phew! What on earth? You again? Oh, that must be Ison, right? Ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that! I'm a wandering artist! The name's Ison. Wandering artist Ison, alright. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Did you draw that yourself? Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? I only just woke up 5 minutes ago. Get off my back. What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Sharanui. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Ison. Don't make me use my prized sword, Tekomaru, against you. Can you use your prized sword against that? What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakurai girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Yeah, especially that nap lasts, what? How long? Okay, so I can bark with A, and I guess that's also attack. B is to jump. Right trigger does nothing. Left trigger, if you hold it down, gives you like a little mini map. Right bumper does nothing right now. Left bumper does nothing. X allows me to dig, but I guess I had to keep tapping it to find stuff. And Y is headbutt. Remember, I'm using the switch, by the way. Minus allows you to go to your options. That's pretty cool, I guess. And I'm guessing plus goes to your menu. So you can see your tools, your equipment. You can take a look at your stats. So yeah, stats are a thing that you can level yourself up. Get a bunch of these scrolls, which you can't do anything about yet. The logbook and your travel guide. And of course there's your other map that you can still see. And there you go. We'll deal with that later, but for now, it looks like we gotta go forward. Just get a little basic gist of the controls, which I'm sure we'll get a gist of anyway as we go. Where are we? We got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? I took a nap. Get off my back already. Alright, so I guess we'll just cross this bridge. There's a mirror. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Now let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. I like that that's a game that actually tells you you need to do something like this. Oh, that's my old save file, by the way. Might be a bit of a spoiler. I probably won't need to do that here. Let's see. I gotta change something on the controls here real quick. Like rotating the camera. I want to invert the x-axis, please. Okay, that's a little bit better. I didn't like it the way it was currently. Only if you hold forward long enough, you can dash. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Okay. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Can I do that to you? No? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get ourselves some money, which of course is yen. The more yen you have, the more stuff you can buy later on. I'll try to collect as much as I can, because obviously some things are really valuable, are gonna be real expensive. Okay, we gotta find a way up there somehow. Whoa! Hold on there, Furball! Get a load of that! That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Oh, so in other words, just don't tap the jump, and there you go. I knew you could do it. She said I was hopeless. They say good luck is found in high places. You know what else is found in high places? Low oxygen, or thin oxygen. So, keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. That is true. Ooh, Holy Bone S. Of course, that just recovers your health. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Solar energy, of course, is your HP. Is that a wooden horse? Oh my god. Just smash a wooden horse. Just because. Okay, is there anything up here other than a jar? Oh, actually, 2 pots. Not 1 pot. Alright, cool beans. See what looks like some kind of ledge up there. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Oh, nice. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13! Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but... God or no god, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? It takes a little bit of patience, I guess. Alright, I see some kind of monolith here. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Maybe? I guess we can go up here, too, to take a good look. Wow! Look at the stars twinkle! I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Ah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I sure spent a lot of time practicing that. Hold R to press the brush, press Y, then drop it there. There, Constellation of the Dragon. Yeah, it's a dragon scroll. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu, I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow! That was Yomigami! The god of rejuvenation! Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly! Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else can master this incredible god technique? You'd be surprised. No, don't go to title screen, exit options. Okay, I want to get some more money. Alright, we all good here. Now I just gotta find a way to get across that river. River of the Heavens. Why not drawing some stardust but get the river flowing again? Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Well, screw you, I'm gonna try it anyway. So I believe we just gotta go over here. I just place it here? Whoa! A river of stardust! So this must really be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? It's not enough. We could use a little bit more. Is that still enough? I don't know if that's still enough. I want to fill in all this gap too. Okay, I don't think you need to fill in the entire thing, just enough to get through. Like, there's a gap over here, so if you swim away from the water, bad things are going to happen. Ooh, a treasure chest. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball! This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it whatever food we can find around here. That is a good idea. Food is good. Otherwise, you might die. Like an apple! Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You got a peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. No fruit in here? Nope, there is an orange. Alright, so I guess we're done here. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not done yet. Sadly, you cannot eat money. So, let us go on. Alright, so now where are we? Looks like a long-ass river. So let's go. Okay, cross through the Torii gates. Just go up some stairs. Well, why don't we check out over here? Ooh, that jar is a little bit big. Nah, it's just more of the same. I thought it would actually be much better, but it's not. Oh my god, look at these colors, they're so beautiful. Like, everything about this game, graphically, is just so pretty. Oh, wait a minute, there's a chest over here. You obtained Stray Bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward. I think there's 100 in the whole game, and some of which are going to be very challenging to find. Like, some you pretty much can only find at night because they'll shine underground. And if you try to look for them in the daytime, you have to really know where they are. So most of them I probably won't go after right away. But maybe sometime later when I have like more brush abilities, I can get a lot of them. It's not like there are many like points of no return in this game anyway, so you should have free reign across a lot of the past regions. Just some of which you won't have full access to until later. Like I said, when you get more abilities. Alright, once we find the mirror, I'm probably going to save and then end the episode. Because I don't want this part being too long. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf, Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure do do much to protect this place. Bark. Yeah, I wonder if I can just fix it like this. That really was your brushwork all this time! How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation! This one looks like a mouse. Oh, I'll put it right here. You just follow the lines to find where the missing star is. Tachigami. Well, well, well. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Alright, so we kinda get a sword. Hey! That was the god Tachigami! Master of the Power Slash technique! Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui! You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy! Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend! Well, anyway, I've never seen this Power Slash technique myself. How about you showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Just go in my ear. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you mastered the Power Slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. That would be a wise idea. Can I Can I go down here? Well, actually, that's nothing. Oh, it even gives you arrows to let you know, okay, you just need to do this. Get out of the way, you. So, if you try, like, using your brush techniques, your ink is gonna start to deplete. But then over time, it'll refill. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the Y button to use its power against them. Look, Emmy! Once you caught them off guard and turn them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Okay, these imps over here can be pretty annoying. We got an ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Well, that was easy. And you'll get ranked based on your performance, based on time and damage. A full cherry blossom tree means you got the highest rank. This is not going to happen all the time, though. Keep that in mind. There will be some tough battles moving on. So you'll really have to take advantage of all your brush techniques to get really good scores. Oh, these guys again? And also a good idea to try to use your power slash to slice them in half when they die. Then you'll be able to get Demon Fangs. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. And we got a cabbage. And a radish. Demon Fangs are essentially going to be another type of currency that you can trade. So it'll be a good idea to collect as many as you can. Such as, you know, slashing enemies in half after you've already killed them. So there you go. You know what, that little spot over there is going to annoy me, so let's patch it up. I don't think anything happens by filling the entire river. Just for progress, I guess. I might as well head over to that mirror over there, which is... well, I guess it's on the way to where I have to go anyway, so... Alright, so let's get a move on. I'll probably cut down the peach, or like the fruit, at, you know, the next episode. Because I don't want this part to be too long, you know what I mean? You can only... I think you can only save around those mirrors. Like, it's not like you can just save anywhere you want. Hey! Oh my god. I guess I can slash these too, can I? Yep, you can get multiple jars at once with the power slash. So that'll make things a little bit easier rather than have to manually headbutt them every time. So yeah, I figured it was no big deal to save over my original file, which I've been practicing this game. Like, I never beat this game before, and that file I saved over was the farthest I've ever been. I did remember renting the original for the Wii once, but you had to pretty much use the motion controls to draw, so that was fun, I guess. Alright, so let's stop the video here, and in the next episode, we'll continue on and cut down that fruit. See you everyone, thanks for watching.